impressive young man, isn't he? We're watching him on. He's after doing about half a dozen interviews there in the snow
in different languages. I don't like those matches in the snow, Tom. You're better off watching Porto.
Far better. I mean, Conor and Niall were rubbing it in commentary that we had to watch Porto and Chelsea, and that was on. Listen. That was tremendous fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked rip-roaring there. I must admit, me and Brian were half watching it out the corner of our eye, really. There wasn't much happening in our game, but fabulous game, great result for Pochettino, you know, to come into Paris halfway through and to really turn their fortunes around. I know they're embroiled in a battle for their league title with Lille, so, you know, difficult for him on a domestic level, but, you know, if he can get through in this round, it'll be a fantastic achievement for him.
It's a good advertisement for a European Super League, Brian, is it? You could watch that every week, couldn't you?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be those quality of teams every week, Tommy. You still have to have a full league of a load of teams. I mean, we knew before this competition started that these are two of the teams who are really in contention. I mean, they were the two finalists last year, and both of them play with, you know, a style that we love watching. There is no real defensive intent about how they go about it, and they try to beat the opposition by scoring more goals than them. And it was very much the case of that. I suggested before the game that Bayern Munich are vulnerable defensively, and that PSG might expose them better than they did in the final, and that's what came about.
Well, let's do the analytical job on it, and maybe aside from being so impressed with the excitement of it, defensively Bayern Munich and certainly the goalkeeper, Brian, is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, but look at what was Boateng doing out in the left back position, out on the touchline, and leaving Sule so exposed in the middle of the field, or middle centre back position. He never looks comfortable to me, Sule, when he has to run back towards his own goal. Decent enough finish, but poor by Neuer. We said it before the match, he often has to rescue them. That time he didn't rescue them. He lets a poor goal in, and this is awful defending again. The line is all over the place on the way out, but good finish by Marquinhos.
Niall was very critical of Sule in commentary there, Damien.
Yeah, it was almost robotic that when they cleared the ball he's supposed to squeeze, and he did, but he didn't pay any attention to what was around him. Now, I think it was Mbappe was in an offside position, and I think that's what Sule was thinking, if I can squeeze out. Also give credit to Neymar, because from where he was on the pitch to reverse that ball inside, I think a lot of people were expecting that, you know, perhaps expecting a square ball or to go wide for another cross, but he reverses one brilliantly, and obviously they think that it's Mbappe inside, it's offside, but Marquinhos just creeps around the back and kept himself onside.
Yeah, Neymar's a man under pressure in some ways, sent off at the weekend after coming back after 6 weeks, so these are big nights for him. And from Bayern point of view, look, another hero for PSG was the goalkeeper. He made 10 saves tonight, equalling Manuel Neuer's record in a Champions League knockout tie. Bayern did get on the score sheet, but it was an absolute onslaught, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they created lots of very, I mean, it was slim pickings in our game with Porto trying to get chances, but these were really good opportunities for Bayern. And Keylor Navas, who was a much maligned goalkeeper, even when he's at Real Madrid, a lot of people were saying that he should be replaced, and Thibaut Courtois came in. I always liked him. He always made really big saves at big moments for Real Madrid. Perhaps he's not fashionable, he doesn't look like a stereotypical goalkeeper, but I tell you what, he makes some really good saves. I don't think he's any chance here with this glancing header from Choupo-Moting, but I do like him as a goalkeeper, and he had a great night tonight.
Let's have a look at the goal from Muller then, and look, a lot of twists and turns in this tie yet to come, but you can see the quality that Bayern have.
Yeah, Kimmich's ball in, beautiful ball on Thomas Muller, and if ever there was a glancing header, I mean, Choupo-Moting was more of a real header, got a good touch, and look, just a glance off the top of his hair nearly, but guides it into the corner of the net. Beautiful finish. And the 27 attempts at goal tonight, I mean, United, obviously, they didn't
it was 31 by the end.
31, was it? Sorry, it was 27 last night. There was 5 minutes to go, of course, and they continued to batter them. But, you know, the defensive side of it has let Bayern down tonight.
And we always kind of thought that might be the case, didn't we, as brilliant as they are going forward?
Yeah, because they leave space at the back. They leave the two centre-backs isolated at times. Both full-backs push up. And they don't look very mobile. They started without Boateng tonight. He ends up coming on early. And then you've got Sule. And neither of them look particularly able to get around when there's fast players playing against them who might exploit this. But generally Neuer does the job to save them, but tonight he didn't.
They certainly didn't look comfortable when they had Mbappe running at them for the third goal. What a brilliant moment.
Oh, yeah, fantastic stuff. I mean, you're running out of words to describe this guy, you really are. But I mean, if you give him this type of space, and again, one Bayern Munich player deeper than everyone else, but look at the way he feints and just sits back. Boateng thinks he's in a good position, shapes to shoot. Boateng drops off, almost falls over really, but he just drags it into this near post through his legs, and Neuer has absolutely no chance. But this guy has really come to the fore in the Champions League this year, and dare I say, just kept Neymar in his shadow. Neymar left Barcelona to get out of Messi's shadow. Looks like he stepped into an even bigger one.
Second leg is so intriguing of this game, isn't it? I mean, look, you look at that and you look at the amount of chances that Bayern created, and I know it's 3 away goals, I should say, from PSG, putting them in a really good position, but
hard to see the second game be much different.
Yeah.
It's hard to see PSG having the ability to sit on the lead and sit in. I mean, tonight, they had to make a change. Marquinhos, having scored a goal, had to go off. They end up with Danilo playing centre half. They hadn't got the most solid look about them. They got away with it in the end because of their quality in attack. But you can see Bayern Munich being capable of getting 2 or 3 goals in Paris. They want to get 79 goals in the league already this season. They're averaging a lot of...
No Lewandowski, though.
No Lewandowski, but tonight maybe they missed him a little bit, but they're still capable of making so many chances with the quality they have.